Hello YouTube and welcome to Mabinogi. I am Lucian Bloody, here with my friend Anime Life, and we are going to show you a dungeon in Turchnau. It is actually a beginning dungeon, so let's get started. Ta-da! Alright, let's see. Alright, you can actually click on these right here to actually memorize locations. Now, what that does is if you die, you can memorize at the last statue of the revive at the last statue of the goddess, sorry. So, and as we're running through, well, he's probably typing up a little bit. Like, sorry about that. This isn't, we're not in the same place and stuff like that. Alright. Now this one it's really easy, so. Alright, now there's one thing that you guys should know. These right here, the Fomar scrolls, okay? Right there. The white spider Fomar scrolls. Every creature drops Fomar scrolls. Okay, now you can actually go in, and as you see in my backpack, there is quests, hunting quests. And you pick up those quests, collect the Fomar scrolls in dungeons, and you get rewards from the bottom down there. So it's actually pretty cool. And let's open this door right here. Again, this is just a quick dungeon. Also, for skills, if you don't know, and if you're interested in playing Mobby, these are your skills. No matter what your class is, you can learn pretty much anything that you want to. So it's pretty nice. Let him get in here. He's falling back a little bit. Alright, let's just do this. I'll open it up. That way we're not waiting for a long extended period of time. You have your skills. There you go. I have my Razor Naga, so it makes it a little bit easier to run these. Now, to use these skills, it kind of gets confusing, because control is to lock on, although you want to hit this skill before you lock on to a creature. Because if you don't, it will, well, I don't have a hotkey set. You can always move the hotkeys off, but if you have a hotkey set, control plus the number button will go to that hotkey, which you don't want because that's really going to mess you up in combat. So let's just skip this movie and go in here. Now at a lower level, you're going to want to kill these red spiders first, because if you don't, they will eventually mob you with the giant red spider, and obviously you don't want that. Like I said, this is probably the first dungeon that you're going to have to run. It's not a bad dungeon. It's fast, it's fun. Like I said, most of the game is actually based off dungeons and a lot of quests. So if you're looking for a fun, active game that's has a lot of quests and dungeons, this is probably the one that you want to do. And I missed him. There we go. Alright, now when you come back in here, there's going to be a treasure chest. The treasure chest is not always right here. Okay, sometimes the treasure chest is over here, sometimes it can spawn over here. If you're doing multiplayer dungeons, more than one chest is obviously going to spawn, but they spawn in the corners, and sometimes they're hidden. So if you actually go in, I can't pick up that item. Alright, but if you actually go in and you can't find it, believe me, it's there. Don't think it's not. Enchant scrolls and gold. Gold is probably the best thing in this game that you can ever get, just like in any other MMO, although it is also the hardest. Yeah, a lot of stuff's expensive in this game. So, let's see. And also an enchant scroll. Obviously, an enchant scroll for imbuing magical effects into equipment. So I'll show you how to use that real quick since I picked one up. This will be consumed, so it could fail. Let's go. Let's say it's a blessed dagger. There you go. Let's enchant one of my blessed daggers. No, I guess you can't. Yeah, you can. The enchantment failed. Now, the good thing about that is you do not lose your equipment, but you don't get an enchantment. So, but alright, let's go ahead and let's go to another dungeon. Alright, hello. Now, this right here is a moon gate. For those of you that don't know, go ahead and click on the moon gate, and we're going to go to another dungeon. Like I said, this dungeon is called CR Dungeon Moon Gate. It's real name CR Dungeon, and oh, there he is. Cool, he already got here. Again, you go in. Now, if you want to do a multiplayer dungeon, okay, you have to drop the same thing, and I'm pretty sure you have to be in a party. But if you don't have to, you probably should be in a party. On gold again. And bam. Alright, now each dungeon has different monsters. Some dungeons actually have, all of them actually, some have the same exact monsters in every single one. Sorry about that, words got kind of messed up. But for the most part, they all have different monsters. Like this is the goblins. Now goblins can be heavy hitters if you let them, like I'll show you real quick. Come here. No, hit me. Oh, I guess I am a higher level than I thought I was. With this game you can rebirth. I'll get into more of that later. I'll actually show you. There you go. Now, some of these rooms that you go in, actually just like this one, see? Dead end. You can't get anywhere in this room, it's going to go nowhere. So there's really no point in going back in them. Sometimes in certain dungeons, you will run into dead ends like that actually have monsters and treasure chests at the end. So sometimes it is good to look at them, sometimes it's just a waste of your time. But that's all up to you. Alright, I'm going to switch to my daggers. Lance combat, and this is the first time I've really ever seen him use it, or anybody really. It's pretty nice. Oh, wrong thing. Alright, in a room like this, if you're a melee character, you want to make sure that you go for the archers first, because if not, the archers are going to mess you up and let the other things hit you. And sometimes it's not the best if other goblins or other monster characters hit you, because like I said, you can take a lot of damage. I don't want to counterattack that, don't want to defend against that. Alright, let's wait for him to come close. There you go. Want to make sure that your friend is also in the room. Actually not sure if they can enter after you close the doors on them. You would hope, but it's sometimes not always the case. To rank up in skills, because you have ranks in skills, rank F, that's life. But such as in my combat, see? Rank 2, combat mastery, critical strike, all that kind of stuff. Defend, block, smash, counterattack, all those. It is definitely good to rank those up, obviously, but yes, you can rank up your skills, and to rank those up, you have to use them. Give me 1 second. It's gonna bug out a little bit. Alright. Sound. Okay, there we go. That's better. Alright. It's a little bit better. Let him go ahead in. There you go. Okay, so if you get locked outside the room, you still can go inside. So about the don't go in, make sure your other partner goes inside. It doesn't really matter if they do or not, I guess. Alright, now these rooms right here. Let's see if I can't get lucky on the first one. Nope. Alright, so you hit the orbs, and if you hit the right orb, the door opens up. If you do not hit the right orb, a horde of monsters spawns. Mob of monsters, technically. There you go. It's opened up, and we can go. Sometimes, like I said, it all depends on your luck. They're all randomized. You could hit all 3, and 3 times a mob of monsters could spawn. You could hit 1, it would open right up. It all depends on your luck. This is a herb room. If you have a herb lore, you can actually pick those. I think you need special gloves for it. I really haven't looked into that, so I can't tell you much about that. No. Alright. Okay, I attacked him while he defended, so he did not get stunned. That's one thing you have to learn not to do. That was intentional on my part to show you. Alright, he has those. Ouch. Alrighty. Now through here we go. Now, you also have to remember, some of these dungeons have more than one floor. They can go 2, 3 floors. There's no matching key, so we'll wait for him and hope that he has it. Because if not, we're going to have to run back, and I really don't feel like running back. There we go. 2 downstairs. Now again, same basic setup. When you go down, there is a statue, and you can memorize the location of the statue, so if you die, you can just spawn right back up. There you go. Now, when you do this, again, mimic for more scrolls. When you see a bunch of treasure chests like that, 9 out of 10 chances, there will be mimics. So you want to use up here your rank A, well, your windmill, not your rank A, but your just regular windmill, whatever rank it is. And you want to get as close to all of them as you can. So usually windmill 1 hits a few of them, if not all. Also, when you are in a dungeon, if you want to, you could summon your mounts. You actually get free mounts. You can also buy mounts, but you do get 2 free mounts in the game. Again, go for the archers first. There you go. Windmill. There you go. It's as simple as that. There you go. Nope, did not hit anything there. Oh, poison goblin. Yay, poison goblin. Alright, there we go. They're not that strong in this dungeon, but they can still be a pain if one decides to actually hit you, or you decide to let it hit you. I hope you have the key. Alright. I think I'll switch back to my sword and shield now. Alright, lucky finish. That means you get more off of drops. While one may drop, 100, I actually had a drop once where it was a lucky finish and I got 10,000 off of a goblin, which is actually pretty good, because they usually don't drop that much. Alright. Yes, and again, I usually don't have a shield equipped, so I'm going to show you real quick. the same time while he does this. Alright, so I just learned shield for the first time. So I go in, I learn. Cost me 1 ability point, which you get as you level and do quests. It tells you what shield mastery does, and I want to learn, so now I have 207 ability points, and they all don't cost 1 all the time. Like, this one's a higher rank, so it's going to cost me 22 ability points, but it's worth it. Might as well grab that over here. Alright, I'm gonna go in here, and dungeon door. No matching key. So that means we're going to have to go down the hall, and hopefully there's something there. Your companion actually does help you fight as well. Sometimes they can get in the way, so I'd be careful with it, but sometimes they take the aggro, and they're a little bit more helpful than you would expect. They got him off for me, right there. Alright, he's getting dungeon room key. I'm actually picking up the scroll if I can. No. Sometimes the game does lag out, but it's not really that bad. Like, it slingshots you like that. But all in all, it's a pretty great game. Also, there's many events that happen throughout the game, just like the Fortune's Fee. You get a fortune token, and you can play on the fortune board, is what it's called. And depending on what you roll, there's 4 possible options. You can get some pretty decent stuff. Nice. I actually think the same exact thing. Alright, see, nothing down that way, so go down this way. And so it doesn't take as long. Sometimes they can get tedious, dungeons, but I mean, they're worth it. And I was wrong, that's a dead end. So we're gonna go back up the other way. See, and they can be kind of tricky like that too. That's why, I guess sometimes that's why you should go down if you can't tell. If you can tell, there's really no point in going down though. So go ahead, and R is to dismount, R is also to mount. So, nice. There you go. Go ahead and hit that one. No. Done. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to get back on my mount. And coming down this way, you can obviously tell that's a dead end. So let's just go straight. Alright, well, at least we know which one opens it now. All these scrolls are going to be good for me. I definitely have more than I should. So actually, come in here. Which one's for the goblins? Goblins. Read. Complete. There you go. And I automatically get 3,100 gold. Just for running dungeons and getting levels. I think that's pretty decent. Alright. Big lucky finish. 550 gold. Alright, so he's going to try to smash... Oh, he's going to smash my horse. Alright, here comes cutscene. And let's just skip it. So, and then we can actually go in, and we're going to have to face a golem. So we're going to cancel this summon. Okay, because we don't want him getting in the way or pulling aggro. Again, these are the type of enemies which these become common monsters, not just boss monsters, but these are the type of enemies that you want to stay away from when doing stuff, because if you mess up, your whole team's dead. I think that didn't kill him. So a good thing to go against Smash is counter, or even windmill when they get close. So he's a little bit farther away. See, that was a lot of health taken away from me, unfortunately, and I'm almost dead now because that... There we go. Thank you. Alright, oh, dead. Alright, so the good thing about this is you can either revive at the last statue of the goddess, or until total level 1,000, because you can rebirth, which I told you I'll explain that later. You can ask Neo for help 3 times per day, I'm pretty sure is how it works. And there she is, and she will revive you with full health and everything. Bum bum bum. Alright, and the golem's almost dead. There you go. No. Bad. You can also res your downed enemies if you so choose to. Not enemies, sorry. Downed allies. If you have Phoenix Wings, which I don't think I have Phoenix Wings. But, yeah, we're just going to stand here for a little bit. The AI will eventually get bored that I'm not doing anything and switch over. And they'll be dead. Again, 102 gold, not the best, but still something. So coming in here, let's open up this chest. What do we get good? Trial, gold, we got a good bit of gold. So like I said, at the end of the dungeons, with the gold outcome from the treasure chests usually, depending on what dungeon you run, as well as, yep, as well as the hunting quests for the Fomar scrolls. It's, like I said, it can have a very good outcome. So, and while he's doing that, I would like to show you real quick. I got the fortune, so I'm going to reveal my fortune. That's what those fortune costs are for. So I got good. See, 2 fortune fees. I got a fortune pouch, good, and I got another color. And in that fortune pouch, let's see, where it is it? Unrestricted Dungeon Pass. Use this pass at a dungeon lobby in Olada to enter any basic, intermediate, or advanced dungeon. It will also lift any dungeon restrictions on the number of party members allowed. Alright, that's pretty cool. But, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you subscribe, and I hope you enjoy our videos, like I said. If you are interested in seeing us play any game, we will try any game out. Just let us know in the comment section below, or we also have a Facebook. So this is Broken Otaku Gaming, signing off. Thank you guys very much.